Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be doing my 17-week pregnancy update today. I look like a mess, not gonna lie. Don't really care. That's where I'm at in this stage of pregnancy. Like, I just don't care what I look like right now. This week has been a little eh. I haven't really done much. I haven't wanted to do anything. I still have no energy. I'm always tired, and I am not sleeping good at all, guys. Like, I literally toss and turn all night. I go from the left side to the right side to my back, repeat. Like, it's never ending with how bad I'm sleeping and how much I'm tossing and turning. The sleeping is just non-existent right now. As far as like symptoms go, headaches are pretty much gone for now. I think that might have something to do with how hydrated I am now, because I drink a lot of water. I drink at least one of these a day. I try to get in at least 2, because that would be half a gallon of water a day. But sometimes it's just not possible. Like right now, I have a Dr. Pepper because I've not really been drinking pop. Honestly, I haven't. But I needed the pop today. And then I'll go back to drinking water later tonight. So symptoms, headaches are gone. Always tired. I'm literally always hungry. I could eat and then 20 minutes later I'm hungry again. I am always thirsty. I am super itchy still. That was weird. Super itchy. My skin is pretty good. I've had a little bit of a breakout. But honestly, my skin it looks better than it has in a long time. So I'll take it. Out of breath all the time. I'm still peeing constantly. I don't really have specific cravings. I'm just always hungry. But that's as far as the symptoms go. I did have my glucose test done on Monday, and I actually got the results back Monday night. So I did it around 10 in the morning. Well, 10:06 is when I finished my drink. And I also I have the footage included because I filmed that day as well. So I'll add that into the last part of this video. Might as well just put it at the end. But I was supposed to have my blood drawn at 11:06. It's on my tongue, sorry. They did not draw my blood until like 11:16, and the lady who took my blood was really irritated because the girl who was supposed to do it never called me back, so I ended up waiting 10 minutes over my time. And she's like, well, I can't guarantee these results. I don't know if they'll be accurate. Your blood was supposed to be taken 10 minutes ago. Like, she was not happy. But I got the results back that night. The normal range ends at 129. At least for my doctor's office. My glucose was at 126. So I barely passed my glucose. And they just wrote a note saying, oh, it's normal. So I'm going to bring it up at my next appointment. I'm sure they'll retest me again in my 3rd trimester. But I don't know. I don't know how normal that actually is, because had they taken my blood on time, I think I might have failed. I don't know. I don't know how any of this worked, guys. It's been 8 years since I've done this. But I guess the good thing is that I did pass. Hopefully I won't have any issues. Well, I mean, I won't say that because I did just have a big issue with my sugar. My blood sugar dropped really fast, and with no warning, I started getting shaky, and I was sweating really bad, and I knew I had to eat. So I hurried up and got something to eat, and that's why I'm drinking Dr. Pepper 2 to help get my sugar up, and a cookie. I have cookies and some chips. So yeah, it's been fun. This pregnancy is kicking my butt so far. I mean, it's no complications, but it is definitely kicking my butt. Like, physically and mentally, this is a lot. But I wouldn't change it. I'm very grateful and thankful that I get to experience this again. My body is just like, I don't know about this. We're too old. I'm only 28, but I don't know how people who are older do this. I honestly don't. More kudos to you because this is rough. We have our anatomy scan in 10 days. And then we leave for Florida, so that'll be fun. Have a little vacation, and then come home and get into baby mode. We're gonna put the crib up when we come home, so that's exciting. I'm ready. I'm ready for him to be here, but I'm also not ready for him to be here, if that makes sense. There's just still so much left to do, so much to get. Our baby shower's coming up in March, and it's feels like it's going by so fast. But I won't have an update again until probably, honestly, I may not even update on here again until my 20-week ultrasound, my anatomy scan. Just because I don't want to do a 19-week update and then a week later do my 20-week update. So I'll probably just wait to update on here again until 20 weeks. You can always follow me on Instagram because I do update Instagram weekly. So you can always follow me there. I actually turned 17 weeks on this past Wednesday, and it is Friday. So I'm a couple days behind, but like I said, I've not been doing anything. I haven't wanted to film. This is the first day I haven't gotten ready. Let's just be honest. Like, I've been living in pajamas all week. I'm just so tired all the time. It's not even funny. But go check out my Instagram. I'm on there as well. You can get better, faster updates on there. But that's all I got for you guys. 17 weeks. We're almost to the halfway mark, which is freaking awesome. It's so exciting. Those big milestones that you hit in your pregnancy are they're amazing. So 20 weeks is our next milestone. And then 24 weeks is a huge milestone because we reached the stage of viability. If he were to be born early, he would have a really good chance. So fingers crossed that everything continues to go good with him and that our anatomy scan is good. I have no doubts that it will be. Our genetic blood work came back good, so I really don't think anything will be wrong. As far as like genetics or like chromosomal abnormalities, of course other things could happen, but I don't foresee that. I foresee everything being fine and him being healthy. So I'll definitely update you guys at 20 weeks, and that's all I got. Go follow me on Instagram and you'll get faster updates. Hey guys, so I figured I would go ahead and record today because I am doing my glucose test this morning. I'm actually on my way there now. This video will be attached to my 17-week update video because I am still going to do one this week. I'm out of breath, so I apologize. I just got out of the gas station, and any type of walking takes my breath away. So I'm like trying to catch my breath. So I turned 17 weeks on Wednesday.
So on Wednesday, this video will go up with my 17-week update. But I figured, why not just go ahead and take you guys along with me for this glucose test. I am not excited for it whatsoever. It's been a long time since I've had to do this, guys. And if you didn't watch my last video, I'll go ahead and recap as to why I'm doing this glucose test so early. So, at my last appointment on the 1st, so a week ago, of course they take your urine every appointment, test it for like UTIs or your glucose. Oh shit, that is really close. Woo, buddy. God, you're an idiot. Like, I swear people don't know how to drive on the interstate. I'm so sorry. But there's this wide load, like a double wide on a trailer, and it literally says oversized load on it, and this chick would not get over and almost got hit by it. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So last week they took my urine, they check for UTI, infection, your glucose, and they check for drugs, which doesn't bother me at all. I don't do drugs, so whatever. But this is mandatory every appointment. So it came back that my glucose in my urine was way too high. Mind you, I had only eaten once that day. Now, I did have some Coke and some water on the way to my appointment, so maybe that could have been why, but I didn't have a whole lot of Coke. So I can't imagine just a little tiny bit of Coke would have spiked my sugar that high, because mostly I've been drinking water. So that's why I have to go and do the 1-hour glucose test so early in my pregnancy, because, well, gestational diabetes. They want to make sure I don't have it. So this morning, they didn't tell me to fast, which with my daughter for the 1-hour glucose, I didn't have to fast either. Like, they told me to eat normal. I apologize, sorry. I still have a little bit of a cough left, and it is what it is. But I didn't have to fast with my daughter. Of course, I failed that one. And then I barely passed the 3-hour one with her where I did have to fast. So I was probably borderline with her. So this morning, all I had to eat was some mini wheat cereal. So nothing super high in sugar. I've only had my water. I love this new water bottle I have. It's on Amazon for $12. It's awesome. It's helping me keep good track of my water intake. So that's all I've had to eat today. Because I'm on my way there now. It's so early that I don't want to eat a whole lot anyways. But I knew I had to eat something because I would probably throw up the drink they make you drink, which I already am not excited for anyways. But I had to eat something or else I would have been sick. So yeah, that's where we're going. It's going to take me about 30 minutes to get there. I got to park in the parking garage and then figure out where I need to go. It's at the hospital I see my OB at, but this hospital is huge. So I literally have no idea where the lab is, but I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know how it's going when I actually get there, and we'll just see what happens. Alright guys, so I'm done with my test. They only had the orange and the lemon lime. They didn't have the Hawaiian punch or whatever it was. When I did this with my daughter, I did the orange, and it was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And still to this day, I can't drink orange drinks. So I was like, fuck. dang it, I don't want to do the orange, and I definitely don't want to do the lemon lime. So I took the orange, and the bottle was bigger than I remember it being when I took it with my daughter. When I took it with my daughter, like, the bottle was short and, like, round. Maybe that's why it tasted so bad, because the sugar literally had nowhere to go. I don't know, but it was a lot bigger this time. And of course, you only have 5 minutes to get it down once you open it. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it was no problem. It wasn't as gross as the first time I had drank this stuff. I mean, it was still gross, don't get me wrong, like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't as bad as I remember it being. So I was able to get that down in like 2 minutes. And then it's the 1 hour test. So I was supposed to have my blood drawn at 11:06. Well, 11:06 got there, nobody came and got me. And then there was another pregnant woman there who was doing her glucose. I think it was a 3 hour, because she was there before me and had her blood drawn once after I got there, and she was getting ready to have it drawn again. So I think it was a 3 hour. Well, by like 11:10, 11:12, somewhere in between there, the girl's timer goes off. So she gets up and she goes up there and she's waiting, and I was like, well, nobody still came and got me, so I guess maybe I need to ask, like, what's going on. So I get up and I go up there and I stand by the door too, and nobody's in there. The door to the blood draw is shut. I was like, okay, great, so we're gonna have to wait. But somebody else came, some other lab technician, phlebotomist, whatever they are. She came out, she's like, what's your guys' name? So she gave her hers, and then I gave her mine. She's like, okay, well, you guys are gonna have to come with me. So we wait in the back, put us in 2 separate rooms, and she was like, I was like, yeah, nobody came and got me, and she didn't say whether she was going to come get me or how it was supposed to work. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, she was supposed to come and get you. I was like, well, it's okay. You know, just being nice, like, yeah, it's okay, these things happen. And she goes, no, it's not. I'm like, oh, okay. And then sit down. She's like, your blood was supposed to be taken 10 minutes ago. So by this point, it's like 11:16. I was like, yeah, I was supposed to be taken on 11:06. And she's like, yeah, she was supposed to come get you. I don't know why she did it. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, it's fine. She's like, no, it's really not. I was like, well, is my test going to be accurate? And she's like, well, I really hope so. It's very close, but I can't guarantee the results now. 10 minutes makes that big of a difference? Like, I had no idea. I was like, oh, well, I really hope it's right, because I don't want to do this again. Like, I'm hoping I pass, because I don't want to do the 3 hour test, let alone having to come back and do the 1 hour test again. But it wasn't completely horrible. Of course, my belly feels icky because all that sugar. I feel gross. I'm ready to eat some real food and call it a day. So hopefully the results will be good and I won't have to retake it, and I hope I don't have to do the 3 hour one, because that would just really, really, really suck. But like I said, I only had a bowl of cereal. I had mini wheats and water for breakfast, and it was 2 hours. By the time I had my test done, it had been 2 hours since I ate. So, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'll know by the end of the week. I don't know how long it takes to get the labs back, but either this week or next week I'll know. and I'll let y'all know what they say.